going to have to address the AOC thing. And this is something that I remember Christian talking about when he came on with us as well.
Leroy, I don't know if that is in fact a distribution center. If it is, that's one where, I mean, look, we'll help lead the effort for unionization.
I'll help with any of that. Anything that we're close to. I mean,
and with all due respect, look, we don't want to take.
Yes, Crystal Ball was definitely
absolutely
right.
Correct. Absolutely. Correct.
And what AOC did, because she did meet Christian and they did exchange information and she was all about it and all into it. And then all of a sudden they just ghosted him and never showed up for them. And the fact that Crystal pointed that out is relevant. That should be pointed out. When someone shows up for the photo op, but they weren't there to put in the work, that should be pointed out to people. That's not, it's not personal.
Listen, you could say what you want, but in regards to, we've said it all along that if you're going to be if you're going to be part of this non-corporate movement and be successful in politics, it's through labor. It just is.
But
history has shown that.
Wasn't willing to put any political capital on the line to really back them. And so she basically ghosted them and now is showing up for great that you unionized. And it's like, but where were you? So Crystal called her out on it. And her response, and this is really what my problem is. This is actually
Alex responded?
Was that facility that basically Crystal should look at a map because the facility is not in her district.
Okay.
Crystal never said it was.
Alex, if you hear this, you will never become president of the United States.
Do you know how many people in that warehouse work or live in her
Queens
district?
Or in the Bronx?
It's like for her to say, like, as if that's some sort of like a quit to get Crystal back for calling her out. Oh no.
You are either on the side of the people or you are on the side of the DC establishment. You have to make a choice.
You don't get to say that warehouse isn't in your district. And you damn well know so many of those workers live in your district.
And don't think people are not noticing that on your social media, you wouldn't even have the gall to tweet about it. You decided to retweet somebody else who tweeted about it. That's not good. It's not. And when we have agreed, there are many times that people call her out unjustly. They try to needle the hell out of her and say that, she's not, you're right, John.
Yes.
And again, that's people have a tendency to try to take this one step too far, saying that AOC is this and AOC is that. But what she absolutely is in this instance is a failure. She is. She failed Chris Smalls. And we even put a tweet out saying, if you were not there for Chris when he needed you most, don't you even dare try to pretend like you're there for him now. This is his moment and you better let him have it.
And and the people that are part of this, they know that. People know that. But I think it is important for people to point that out. And that's not bashing her. It's stating a fact.
It is.
She blew them off. She didn't help. She could have put it out there. She could have, even if she couldn't go, because she said it was some sort of security concern.
But BS.
That's true. But even if that were the case, she never even tweeted support.
And Alex, this is entirely different than the People's Party showing up at your campaign office in the Bronx. This is a totally different circumstance. This is a real labor movement here. And as far as I can tell, she's not invested in Amazon. Or is it that so many of her colleagues are invested in Amazon and they don't want her anywhere near what's going on? So you have to make a choice.
She's looking out for her career. She's looking out for her long-term plan.
Whoever gave you the advice to stay away from this gave you horrifically bad advice that is going to have career-defining elements to it.
And yet I kind of agree with what Leon is saying. And in some ways, she's actually setting herself up to be Nancy Pelosi. Exactly. If you want to follow in Nancy Pelosi's footsteps, that's actually the good way to do it.
What do you think, Lou?
Lou is not happy for bootlickers. Lou's a licker, but not a bootlicker.
What do you think, Lou?
Lou's a face licker. But so that's thumbs down on Alex. And again, I am very rarely have said anything critical of her that most people have called her out on, and like, don't get involved in that. But this and the present vote, because those go to you as doing your actual job and representing your people. That's why. And those are failures. So
the other question that's going to come up now, so she's going to take heat, and rightfully so. The question is going to be, what is she going to do to rectify the situation? Are you going to call for more Amazon warehouses, not just in New York, but throughout the United States? to try to form a union.
So you think that she'll take from this and then go forward and just now all of a sudden be promoting unionization?
Why not? Hell, she's, look, no more performance art. We don't need you in white dresses with red blood stain writing tax the rich. That doesn't get anything done. This got stuff done. This is, Chris Smalls is going to be talked about a generation from now.
Yeah.
People don't realize how big this is.
It's
and
huge,
with all due respect to Starbucks, people can live without coffee. People cannot live without Amazon and what they offer. They have monopolized the shipping and distribution industry.
Yeah, no, it's true.
They own it. And now,
at least a huge chunk of a facility is saying, we're not taking this
guys,
anymore,
please hit the like button and share. Get this out there. Comment. Do what you can. We want more people to get on this
I
thing.
think Chris is definitely, he is going to be somebody that is now in history, like in history books, is doing something extremely important. And the fact that it is, guys, it's a private union. Is that how you say it? Independent union. It's an independent union. It's not a private. Yeah. It's just the Amazon Workers Union. It's not part of a bigger union. And one of the things that we talk about often is that a lot of the unions are very co-opted by their own interests at the top of that union food chain. And that often does not serve the rank and file. We were just talking about this the other day.
If you guys haven't seen our podcast the other day with India Walton and Shahid Buttar, highly recommend you check it out. We talk about the difference between union and labor power.
And this kind of union, I think, has the capability, the potential, starting fresh with new people that are coming in and really working and representing themselves, has the potential under somebody like Chris Smalls to really be a good union and really be for rank and file. So I find that very exciting. The one in Bessemer, the truth is I don't know enough about that union to say, but this is more exciting that it's an independent union, I think. I think it has a much better potential. Yes?
Yeah.
And so it's amazing. What he did is amazing. Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.